Here we go. Bam-bi-da-dee. Is loud! Here we go. I will let you know when we're ready. Depending on what's happening. The littlest bit's coming out. No, it's okay for her to come out. No, I didn't. She ran up there and is now trying to come out. It's okay. She might have just wanted a snack. She can come back. No, she can... Let her out. Oh. Just the door has to stay shut. So the baby doesn't... Yeah. I've given you a small list of things that I want to talk about maybe in these 15 minutes that we have, because this is like the last episode. I'm skipping the cutscenes because I already...
I need time to do that.
I'm curious though, to look at it. It still pulses just as a nightmare flicker. Before it even shows up. I just want to do it and get it over with.
Just let me in!
Let me in! I want a Skippy! I'm Skippy!
That's because she already got to watch all this.
You've arrived before Lilith.
Skippy, 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 Skippy,
We're in his realm.
Skippy, 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 Skippy.
He wants. Between him and Lilith, he is the great.
Shut it!
No, not so much.
Stop talking! Come on, bitch face, let's go. You and me, toe to toe. Here we go.
I'm low on spirit.
Die in a fire. I've already killed you once.
You're gonna do it again.
Have rabies. Rabies! Get a fucking cheerleader, bitch. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I just want to nibble on your tits. Let's go. Come on, bitch. Should I keep this?
Sure.
I just want to go faster. I just want to get to the good part. Come on. Fucking motherfuck bucket, go.
Now her face hugger.
Eat a spine.
How's the face hugger self?
Come on, where are you?
Drop in now.
Oh, sorry, it had to spontaneously zoom.
Well, because it has to grow her.
It has to account for her existing. Okay, let's go. Eat rabies. Eat rabies. Come on, bitch face. Let's go. You and me, toe to toe. Here we go, stupid. Mother-loving cunt. Let's go.
She's gonna break the thing all around her.
Yeah, because I'm killing her too fast, and she's complaining. Come on, Karen, report to your manager. Let's go.
Your manager?
Do not have enough spirit.
I'm sorry I'm killing you too fast. There's no need to break the floor and throw a tantrum.
There is. Now she's gonna do it again.
Mother-loving motherfuck bucket. Stupid fucking, come on, just die. Just die!
Managed to break the floor.
Oh, she's about to. In fact, there she goes.
There we go.
Because she has to break the floor.
It's in the puppies at her.
Eat her. Eat bones, boys. Come on, puppies. Let's go. Okay, cutscene and done.
There you have all the stuff just
I swear to God, if I don't have enough pockets, I'm going to cry.
you don't have enough pockets, you're not gonna care.
Okay. And we are truly back, folks.
Yay!
This is the spot we're supposed to be.
Yep.
In fact, I think I was standing like right here or something, and like it was a whole whatever. I don't care. I got 3 puppers and a portal. Let's go.
matters. You
So-
got the wuppies.
So, Dad, after the bullshit that has been
Oh
today,
god. Okay.
something I wanted you to look for, because Dad just finished his series, and I haven't seen the ending, but he's seen the end. He knows what the end is. Something I want you to do in the meantime, because I'm trying to reorganize my room a little bit. Could you use my Amazon and browse for shelves? Or help me find something that I can buy that would hold books effectively, like a bookshelf that I can put over my bed. I mean, like, just scrolly-poly through. I was preferring it would be black so it, goes with everything, but, I mean, it doesn't have to be, but, like, it would be nice. Okay. Here we go.
It is
Lorath.
done. Lilith is no more.
Finally!
Is she trapped in the stone?
No, she's just
No.
dead.
Mephisto is. He helped us reach the Cathedral of Hatred before Lilith did.
What a miracle.
Of course. He had a hand in all of this from the beginning, didn't he?
We had to take the risk.
No. I understand. Where is the stone?
Nerel,
Like something
she didn't come back to you?
No.
She must have already gone ahead to the
She
desert
just
chapel.
left.
Go after her.
Ooh,
Quickly.
I-
I need to bring Nolan and seal the gate to hell behind. I will only slow you down.
You can't do this on your own, my friend. We came together.
Thanks for covering
We
the
lead together,
subtitles. Fucking achievement.
I mean, I don't know that it didn't mind so much.
Now, we are truly alone. The creators of Sanctuary, Angel and Demon, Father and Mother, are dead.
Oh, was his
They
back
made
the
us
table?
in their image. Their conflict is a part
I
of
mean,
us.
that would make kind of sense.
always
That's
will.
gross, but, like, whatever.
But is there any truth to Lilith's vision?
Oh, yeah, that's his
Our
back!
idea that we can escape the eternal conflict? Or will we walk the same path of all children who rebel against their parents?
Oh, don't.
So often we simply become them. These are not questions befitting an old man. I don't have much time left. This struggle is not mine anymore. All I can do is help the Wanderer and Nerel avoid the fate of Rathma. And everyone else who tried and failed to overcome our flawed nature. Once we are back with Nerel, we will find a way.
The purpose you're after.
We have to.
Just falling off the side or something. We get bounced.
Yeah, okay. I mean, throw them in my cart. I'll deal with it. Well, no, I don't know which ones he picked. Like, where did it go? They're gone. They're gone. They don't exist.
Here we go.
Ready? I will deal with that at a later date.
Only like $30.
Yeah, something like that. I'm just not gonna do it right now, because I got 27.
Oh, level.
Oh. Yeah, sorry, I was looking at my...
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Dance makers.
The other thing that I wanted to talk to you about while we are, paused for a minute. So, I mean, you know my plan. I'm going to, once
Maybe better arm.
once this is done, I'm going to do my completionist run. And... Ooh. Compare it with the other slot, though. Ooh, it's even... What? Nah, it's more better than the other one, technically.
Better on this one.
This has wolf's damage.
But the other one doesn't have, this one doesn't have the, like they did.
Yeah.
And like they did.
4 more enemies, 60% of the resource cost is refunded. That looks good. Ooh. Hey, look, a shirt.
Yep.
It's better. Just gonna Nope, not losing Vigo. Vigo stays. Vigo is not going anywhere, buddy. You're staying with me. God, my skill tree is weird.
Yeah.
All my shit is borked. I don't. Well, I mean, I do want that.
Active spirit.
I do want that. I'll take that. That way I can do more things. Okay.
Rest, girl, while you can. We'll be on the move again soon.
Oh. Would now be a bad time to... Probably.
She's gone. Why didn't you wait for us?
She's got more important things to do, I guess. Come on. Do you think he's already doing
No.
things?
It will take time for the corruption to spread from the stone. She must have left for a reason.
So maybe she went to the vault?
Yes. Yes, that must be right. Yorin, Donan. We've lost so many to hatred.
Her mother.
We can't lose Nerel too. Come on.
Mashif. Vigo. Prava. I know, he's only thinking of his friends, and that makes sense.
Lorathnar.
Oh, fucking A.
Will this never end?
Just, what? What?
Yosef.
What?
What do you want?
Step aside.
No.
I'm here for the
Here,
Herald.
I'm gonna get in your face.
Can it wait? I'm off to bury a friend.
We'll dig his grave for you.
Well, that's kind. But who will dig yours?
Oh, come on. How do I controls?
I do not have enough
Been away
spirit.
from it too long.
Just...
The Haradrim have used their dark magics to bear a great evil into our
Oh,
world.
yeah, because that makes sense.
Commit their wicked souls to the Father and retrieve the Soul Stone.
We love a schism in the church. Y'all believe in the same shit, you're just making up bullshit. Oh, I'm getting too used to the Switch controls. He was so good and helped.
Yosef. He saved my life in Nevesk. They were not our enemies.
Yeah, well, they just tried to murder him.
They were fools. I don't have the time for it. I am going to Scotland. Donan deserves to be buried with his son.
Yes.
I thought the dead deserved nothing, while the living are in danger.
Wise words.
It's his friend. Give him 5 minutes.
I have a promise to keep.
Yes.
That's why you must ride north, ahead of me. If the cathedral doesn't have her yet, Nerel might head for the vault.
Alright, get up there, you old fecker.
Find her. Once you're together, meet me at Donan's estate.
I found out. Yeah. Well, yours was too, but Skippy gonna skip.
There's some cutscenes that won't let you skip.
Yeah, because, you know, you're getting to the end. Okay, to the... What the fuck is over here?
Whole area we don't want.
Oh, no, that's the jungle. That's in the expansion.
That's the whole next section.
Oh my god!
Where keep going. Completionist run. Yeah.
Here comes my
Quandary.
I have an inquiry. Should I call the series at the end of the main quest line? Or should I keep going once that quest pops up that says go look for Neyrel in the next zone?
Technically,
It's not part of the main story.
yes, but that would be an expansion piece if you wanted to do that.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna let me over there because, you know, that's part of, like, pay it. Because that's the zone they tell you, like, you have to pay. Fuck.
Okay, come on up.
I can't find my buttons. I'm all backwards. Pin, please.
There.
Favorite waypoint? No. I just want to go where I gotta go. Let me where I gotta go.
Hey, it's good to evolve.
So, here's the question for you, Dad. What did we agree upon as the next series? For you and for me, but mostly for you. Was it Final Fantasy?
Yep.
Okay. I mean, we could try to get a head start on that tonight, being as setting up RTA would take too long. That way, you know, we have our, like, however long break, and then we throw it up. And I'm gonna do them every other week, because no. Da-ba-da-doo, dee-ba-dee, dee-ba-da-doo.
I know what I saw. She had horns like a beast, strode right past where you stand.
Vigo? Vigo and Neva?
A path of scales. This is what I saw in the reflections. We're close. I can save you from this, Mother. I promise. I can learn how to...
Oh.
You're going to leave me, aren't you? You'll find a place where I can be taken care of.
Well, time to go find an orphan. So yeah, do you want to get a head start on Final Fantasy, or do we need to just finish our house chores? As has been said in Dad's series, for those of you who don't know, we have a
Not
bunch of
what
stuff
I
to do today.
expected. But let's not give up hope.
Like you said, at the very least, we are there.
I thought you'd know me better by now.
We
I
also
am my
need
mother's
to...
daughter. Where there's a lead, there's a way.
We also
I'll
need...
follow it to the end.
No sign of her. But that letter wasn't here before. She must have left it.
We should take out those AC units, though. Parchment's covered in Herodic runes beyond your comprehension. Thank you! They have to make this more complicated than it needs to be, right? Right? No, I did. It's right up there. I'm just really zoomed out. Teleport, please.
Like they can just spend 50 years.
I never put a timer on, I think.
It's okay.
It's only gonna be one episode. So, do you want to get a head start on it tonight, or should we just... I mean, I could also get a head start on my completionist run tonight then. Like, we call it, we cut it, and then I start my next thing. Where the fuck are you, you old twat?
Why do I only hear one set of footsteps?
Oh, I gotta look at the... Her circle who walked into hell for all of us. It was more than an... Oh. There's the mom. I am with you as always in every branch and stone born from this land I was, and so to it I return. And then the kid. Son of Braga and Donner, protector of Scotland, is the true... Oh, I'm sad. Shut up. Stop ruining my cutscene. Stupid fucking achievements. I can't read this.
I spent a lot of time learning this code, so I hope you remember how to read it, Lorath. Because you are the last Horadrim now.
Oh no, make a
My
movie,
mother
The
would
Last
have wanted me
Horadrim.
to stay with you. She believed the Horadrim had all the answers.
What the fuck?
I don't know if she'd recognize this person I'm becoming. It's hard for me to think about her right now. But then I remember you and Donan. You weren't all-knowing Horadrim.
Even Cain wasn't.
You were bitter. You were uncertain. But you were always true friends. That's what I hold on to. Because there is so much further to go. Your imperfection gave me hope. And we will need it to face what comes next. To face him and his brothers.
So, Diablo 5?
I don't know how much time I have. But there has to be a better answer. And I have to find it. Alone. I know he'll want to go with me. But people have already died because I was not careful enough. I can't risk you too. If I've misjudged, the world is going to need you to survive. And clean up the mistakes I leave behind. I know you don't want to hear this. But you don't get to quit. Not again.
I still like your eyes are like...
Yeah, they glow, which gives me like this eerie evil feeling every time I look at my face. I know I picked it, but like, come on. I mean, she's right, you don't get to fucking quit like that, man.
I rush would have run off before the paper burned.
Because if everything works out as I am hoping,
But that's okay.
we will never see each other again.
And I guess that's the end. Huh.
Yep. There's Whisper of the Dead.
World boss spawning in Skosglen. Epilogue from the wound. I'm not gonna talk to this guy yet. Because what I'm gonna do, for the benefit of everyone who did work on this game, is if there's a credits thing, I can play that. So, this is the point where I usually give my,
Credits too.
yeah, well, my thoughts in the past couple times that this has happened. Just trying to figure out how long I've been. Oh yeah, it's almost been 30 minutes, so I'm just gonna play those.
I like that work.
Yeah. So, the game is pretty, and at times it does feel like it was overhyped, especially because it's such a slow burn to
In a lot of ways.
to get where you're supposed to be. It's such a slow burn.
Well, it's also supposed to be a sort of MMO.
I mean, it's a mob killer, and it's also an MMO.
To some degree.
It's not the best.
It's not the
mean,
worst either.
it was overhyped in some ways, but that ending does leave something to be desired. Like, even though there is an epilogue, like, they should have just left it at Lilith dies. Because, I mean, that's where they left it on Diablo 3. Like, you killed Diablo, the end. Guess what? You want an expansion pack? Here's a Reaper of Souls where it doesn't tie up much. You go to Westmarch and you have technically a whole new storyline where you are trying to fix the angels because they suck too.
This time, on the other hand,
They do have an entirely new area. Just
People not be good.
no, not formally in front of. Like I said, I'm gonna do a completionist run, and that may start tonight, unless we don't want to. Just chill. Just chill and not record and just like tie up everything. Because like I still got episodes of stuff I gotta put together. I still gotta ice those cupcakes. We gotta take out those AC units. We got a whole bunch of stuff to do.
Got these. Just told the ninja thing today, which is fun.
The whole thing was done, and the weed whacking.
Hey, mug the side of it.
Oh, okay. Well, so what I do think of this game, it's not terrible. Like I see some level of replay value, but
It's not horrible. It's just with certain characters, this is not a game for them.
No.
It leads too much into, like, for a mage, you definitely need to use more than one branch of things.
Yeah.
For most of the others, you can pretty much just stick along one path, which makes it awesome. But mages are not that kind of character. You definitely have to be able to multi.
As Skippy has found over here, it really is not a mage game. It's barely a druid game.
It depends on how you do the druid.
The necro, it's doable, but it's just like you have to. There's extra work. Like I feel like wizards are group oriented, being as they suck by themselves. They are not able to tank at all. Even if you build, they're not built for solo.
However,
But
this actual game, narrative of the game, you have to be able to solo.
yeah,
Which means that mages are built more for the MMO, not for the solo run.
yeah. And again, part of my problem though, fundamentally with this game is like the storytelling of the other ones was really solid. Like that's what really kept you going in the main chunks. Because it was all like a linear story. It wasn't so focused on the MMO aspect, like making it online multiplayer only. It was a story.
The others, you also kind of wanted to get to the next piece. This one, you almost don't want to do that.
Yeah, it's just like there's so much going on. Like they're feeding into that. Like, I mean, for fuck's sake, there's currently a pack going on for World of Warcraft. Like you can tell like who made this game. Like I know World of Warcraft is Blizzard,
Which is still a part of this.
and I know Diablo is Blizzard. But like, come on, dude. Dude, really? Like, you guys did so well with Diablo 3, in my opinion, that this just felt like it tanked. And again, as I said in yours, I feel like Vessel of Hatred is, like, I've been told Vessel of Hatred is, like, the patch that it needs to make it a good story, being as, by itself, Diablo 4 sucks.
But then why are we
This is
making
the way that it's meant to
pay
be.
play?
Yeah. Like, you have to buy that expansion pack.
If it's supposedly a integral part of the story, why is it paid? That's not.
I mean, you haven't heard the news with Baldur's Gate 3, but that's why the team is not so invested in making it anymore, because Hasbro said, no, you have to make everything pay to play. Why are you giving free patches with major updates to make it better and better and better for the fan base? And they're like, nah, we're drawing a line somewhere. We're kind of over it. Like, we're not doing pay to play DLC crap.
Like, a lot of.
Because you paid $60 for this beautiful, amazing game, and to be fair, you shouldn't have to pay for those things, but like, with the job they do, you almost want to, because it's so good.
Well, that's why most
But
of
for
those
people-
things have a donation section, or a Patreon section, or anything else besides
Pay to play.
having to pay.
Locking things
To
behind a
get-
paywall.
Well, essential things behind a paywall.
Yeah.
It's one thing to lock optional things. Like, say, things that don't really add to the original narrative of the story. That should have been there to begin with. Then, if it's outside of that, okay, not a big deal. You want something like a mod or something like that, then yes, go ahead. You can make it play.
Yeah.
But if it's essential to the story or how the game works, like fundamental mechanics even, sometimes they'll make pay to play. And it's like, why? Why are you making that pay to play? That should be in the original game. You paid for the original game.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to pay. That's like locking out a button or something until you pay for it. Or locking out starter select.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
So, I mean, like, as I'm saying though, the story of this game, like, it's such a slog, which makes it a pain. Unlike Diablo 3, where it was focused on the story so hard because it wasn't focused on being an MMO. You know, it wasn't focused on being a World of Warcraft, basically. It wasn't focused.
Or something else that it's really not.
Diablo, as far as I've ever known, has never been about that necessarily. It's just like, oh, you want online multiplayer? Well, you could, but it's mostly, here's the storyline, now go play the storyline. There's more, and it builds, and it has twists and turns, and it's beautiful. And this,
It has those, but it's really strung out.
it's so few and far, like, you get so little reward, and again, as I was saying during yours, and as I've said this entire time, bosses, like, once you figure out your rhythm, you're good. You're done.
Well, not even just your rhythm. Just once you figure out the play style that you want to actually run through things at a decent clip.
Like, you know how, with Diablo 3, we're never bored. We're never bored, we're playing it for funsies to turn off our brain, and yeah, the bosses are kinda lame sometimes, but there's a level of, like, yeah, you still have to fucking dodge, you still have to fucking move, you have to figure out how this works to some degree, and then you're good.
And yes, technically you can make your character to the point where it's just stupid, but
With this one, it's literally sit there and hold a button. It's not complicated. And even when it was, because, I mean, we all remember the Vinod fight. I mean, for fuck's sake, I remember the Vinod fight. It was a pain.
for certain characters it was a royal pain in the ass.
At certain points, because like I said, once I figured out that I had a pupper, once I got a pet,
You were done.
it was fine.
You had enough to go pick up whatever you needed, like potions and stuff you were using.
Not even, because the pupper DLC, the pupper pack hadn't come out yet, no pets. But, once I got my companion skill, I had something that could go munch on things for me so that I didn't have to tank all the hits alone. I don't have to worry about it anymore. Thusly, I'm good. I can just hold a button and stand there. It becomes kind of mundane and just button mashy, like Smash, like Super Street Fighter for me. It becomes boring because there's no level of skill or engagement, which is like your typical online MMO, which is never very engaging. You kind of turn your brain off, as far as I've ever experienced. Perfect World, the reason that I like it is the character. Because that
characters are so... The customization of them is the best I've ever seen anything.
Same here.
Care what kind of characters you have out there, what kind of add-ons you can do to them.
Same here.
The only one that I have ever seen that has that level of detail in how you can customize them is PWI.
Yeah.
Nobody else comes close.
And that's why, but even when it comes down to the fighting mechanics in the MMOs, I find myself just button mashing because I don't understand half the shit that I'm doing. And that's when I ask for your help. But it becomes almost like, it becomes so mindless, it's worse than like typical Diablo in that sense. Because because even that one has that button mashy MMO mechanic, you have to think a little bit, and also there is serotonin rewarding, like, story, because it's constantly building and building and building on itself in ways that makes it more complicated. There's twists and turns. It has a compelling storyline that keeps me invested, and this one just doesn't have that. The side quests don't turn into the main quest at all, which would probably help if they aided in expanding upon it. And I know that's, like, to keep the continuity of the storyline, like, okay.
But you could branch off things to make so that...
You could have it engage with it, and I know that probably sounds stupid because, like, if they rely on the fucking storyline, that's kind of dumb.
Well,
but
no, it's not that it's dumb, it's... So,
it becomes engaging.
What others have done, and you can correct me on this if you like, but you can take, say, the first piece in your storyline, and you can have characters that works through, and you can have branches off of those characters for their own lines, their own quests, and that usually engages a person better in side questing and things.
Or, like I said, like a creative idea they could have gone with for even the main storyline is because you have these 3 different angles of the same problem, you could try to engage with them instead of being locked in and, like, try to do things and make some level of choice. When posed with a choice. Because there is that moment, like I mentioned, where it's like, can you imagine when Mephisto's asking you here, like, abandon your friends, help me destroy my daughter? Like, hey yo, that sounds pretty fucking dope. Let's go that way. Oh, so Gen Z of me. Oh, I hate that.
But at the same time, if you do that, then you have to create an extra way that ending happens.
And I know that would be more game, but that would still be slightly more engaging because it means that
also mean that if you have that, now you have 3 possible different endings.
Yeah.
So 3 choices. Yes, the
technically 4 if the church was an option, even though that sounds like absolute hell.
And there's always other ways you can go at it too.
Because in theory, in the very beginning, you could be like, "Hey yo, Prava, let me get with your crew. Let's fucking go. Destroy everything. I'm going with the Angel Man who fucking hates me. I have appeased him and he blah 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 blah." Like, no, I didn't play that. So it's
we can stop this.
It's like
we can exit this.
Nah, I'm just talking. No.
Still talk over it.
Well, now I gotta play a game.
I
gotta be engaging, Dad.
Well, we have that running.
Well, so what I mean though is like it.
There's always different ways that you can.
That would be more engaging for such an open world type of game. Like even like, the reason that Breath of the Wild, despite being a limited game, has so much in it that people loved it, that it was because of the fact that
You get some choice.
there's a level of choice. You can choose to go do all the side quests and go over to Ganon as a fucking, like, beast, you know, just, like,
Or you can
tanking
go
him
straight
with
to him.
tanking him with the Master Sword and having his health reduced by half because of all the fucking beasts and everything, the extra shit, and then having, like, 10 billion hearts. Or
You can go over there with 3 hearts.
you can
and
go
hope the
with
hell
3
you
hearts
live.
and a stick!
And hope the hell you can live.
You can go over there and beat him with skills. You can, like, that may, even though it is, like this, a limited map, you have places you can go and do
You have
things.
every choice to go anywhere.
Yeah, you have an ability to make choice, and in this one, the only choice you have is go maul these things and grind for levels mindlessly, beat bosses that don't really engage you, or, like, follow a storyline that doesn't really reward you for much. It doesn't give you much to care about. Like, yes, the characters are great. I do love the characters. They are good for what they are, but, like, they could be more compelling.
You could also have better customizations on them.
I mean, granted, that twist of Donan dying, that was amazing. That gave me the same level of feels as, fucking...
It still wasn't as good as the one we took the hammer off.
Oh, Vigo. Yeah, no, Vigo's death gave me feels like Leah's death in 3, and Donan's death gave me feels like Deckard's death at the very start of Diablo 3. Like, you've beaten Act 1, now time to bury Leah's uncle. Yeah. Oh, that's, yeah, no, that is really sad. Like, she doesn't know how to go on. Like, I mean, you gotta keep going, girly, keep going. And then when she dies, that gave me the same level of feels as fucking Vigo, because, like,
You're invested now.
you didn't fucking deserve that.
You're also invested in her a lot more.
Well, Leah, you had more time to get to know than fucking Vigo. Vigo was depressing because of that, and Yorin was like, it was like, oh no, how did we never see this coming? Like, it was a predictable story.
Oh,
And like I said, it's not rewarding at all. Like, you're like, oh, here's this predictable plot line.
here we go again.
Here's this other predictable plot line. Here's another predictable... Oh, fucking it. The only thing that makes Donan's character compelling, really, is Yorin. And the fact that Yorin died. Like, yeah, that whole, like, resolving trauma was like, yay! And at the same time, that was, like, his only compelling character trait. Lorath is just a crabby old man. And Neyrel is an orphan who doesn't know what to do without her mommy. No, by the end of it, she's more of like a fucking war-scarred veteran who's like, Mommy wouldn't recognize me anymore. I'm not her little girl. Well, guess what? Mommy's dead now, honey.
So you don't have to worry about that.
Don't worry. It's okay.
Okay.
But it's like, just the way that I feel about this game, it's still...
There's been...
It's such a slog story-wise. It really is just a grindy MMO. Like, this... I feel the target audience is definitely those who like the MMORPG, you know? Like...
I like the MMORPG. This was pissing me off.
Oh, well, that's because of all the bugs you experienced, as people will see.
In the last 5-10 minutes.
Here, let me go find something
I
to...
need more time.
Hi!
Let's go here.
I'm gonna go find something to murder. Hey, look! Things to murder. Woo, this stimulates me so much. Like, I could just sit here and it would... What the f... I pushed the wrong button. Munch. Like... That doesn't do it. Like, that's the target audience. Like, just turn your brain off and press a button. it's really not doing anything for me. Like, this is not...
It's putting me to sleep.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything, so... I don't know. Honestly, ultimately, I don't hate this game. I will do the completionist run. I will slog my ass through it. It's not going to be fun, but, you know, I'll do
You
it.
have a lot of side quests to do.
Oh, yeah, that's the plan.
Starting the first one. You get hold of.
Hey, look, that purple thing! So, in the end, I'm probably going to...
Leaving for the night.
Yeah, we're done for now. We're kind of over this. But so yeah, that's been this. I guess next we're gonna do Final Fantasy or something when we get a chance. But right now we just want to quit for the night. We're done. We got things to do and better things that we want to play together. And we're kind of over this right now. So yeah, subscribe if you guys want to. We don't really care if you do, but if you do, you get to see more content like something other than this bullshit. And don't forget to put Ding Dong Biting us.
And Laura, what do you want to play?
And off to Kenneth. Be Kenneth. Vessel of Hatred is here. Yeah, purchase now to unlock everything Nahantu holds.